Yo, what's going on, Brady? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the trial. Hello, everybody. This is Tophinator Streams. Phoenix, Wright. Ace Attorney. Trials and Tribulations.
I am Speed. 2 days in a row, I'm impressed, sir.
Ah, there you go. See? This is part 18, I think. Yellow dude. It's been a whole minute. Yeah, I know, right? But he's here. We're live and alive.
What's up, everyone?
This beautiful... What is it, Thursday? Thursday evening? Yeah.
Playtime Chapter 2 just got released.
Oh, really? Poopy Playtime Chapter 2 just got released, huh? Well, let me go download it. I hope the rumors were wrong.
Sup, y'all?
What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna make sure I'm in the, that I'm here. So I can get in the chat. There it is.
I mean Poppy Playtime. Sorry, XD.
It's all good. Alright, you got the pop-out chat going. That's good there. Look on Steam real quick. Store. Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, there it is.
It's Friday and 5:22 in the morning here.
Ooh, damn. Ah, it's $9.99. Ah. Alright, you're gonna have to spend some of that Patreon money. Thank you, guys. We'll play that later on, I think, maybe this weekend or something. It's $9.99. Damn you. Shut up. Yes, PayPal account, please. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I can.
XD, he gonna play that before Psychonauts 2. How you feel, Zilia?
Stop. Please don't upset my people. Right. Okay. New window. Sorry guys, just a second.
$9.99. Damn, that's over $3K here, due to heavy inflation and the economic crisis.
Oh fuck. America! Yeah! Like, I'm sorry, but still, it's pretty funny. Make sure it all got to the right place. Give me a second. Okay, great. Yep. Okay. We got it for later, guys.
Yeah, there's an economic crisis here in LK, massive protests, etc. It's messed up here.
Well, shit. What? Oh, you know what? I can just find that out. I have Google. Hang on. Well, now you got me curious. What country is LK. Country code is LK. Sri Lanka? Really? Damn. All right. Well, holy crap.
Annette gonna lie, forgot what happened last stream, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Well, I think everybody's good and ready. I'm pretty sure we're all in here now.
Thanks, government.
Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, thanks, government. Exactly. And teach me shit. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Everybody teaches me how to use. That's for sure. What? No, don't overwrite. I want to actually load it, dude. Oh, okay. That's right. So we're good. Ah. Sorry it took so long, pal.
2-hour power cuts here, but the worst is 13.5-hour cuts.
Oh God. It's too long. I hope you're staying safe, man. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? About the prints, pal, from this medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know who the prints belong to now? Do you think I'm some sort of hack detective? Of course I know. So tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right. That's great. We've got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for us for this, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now. There you go. You got it. Huh? What? Why not? We need to produce at this, what we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Glenelg's coffee.
How I think it goes.
Okay. He's already, sorry. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now.
If I can predict this ending, I'll be so proud of myself.
I'll be proud of you too. I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use.
So, my mom went to a wedding recently, and on her way, there were tear gas attacks, and all the people at the wedding were crying 'cause of...
Yeah, 'cause of the gas, yeah. It sucks, I'm sorry.
Sounds about wedding day.
Sounds about wedding day. Yeah, just, that's the normal day out there. Oh, God. It's supposed to be one of the happiest days. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This was our last chance to help Maggie.
Awesome, but more terrible.
Yeah, more terrible than awesome. And I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. What the fuck? Timer. Alarm thing. Shut up. What other fucking alarms are there? Because now I'm gonna get mad if another one goes off. Why did I do that? It's because I thought I wasn't gonna wake up. That's why I did that. All right.
Well, recently I've been cruising
the
through the USA in the crew. The idea itself is pretty awesome,
Oh, yeah.
but the actual thing sucks when experiencing it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want tear gas. Tear gas sucks. I haven't been in it, but I can't imagine it's too fun. I feel like it's just basically pepper spray that's somehow able to linger in the air for too long. Uh, Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working on something for me?
Try some Joker gas, much better. BTW,
Wow.
what's the biggest map in an open world game you've played on?
Probably, if it's not Elden Ring, it's Breath of the Wild. And if it's not either of those two, it's Skyrim or Oblivion. Beyond that, I don't know. Batman was a way smaller map. And then I'm trying to think of all the open world games I play. I play a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know because one time my buddy launched himself in Oblivion with like tons of magic
Does Minecraft
overloads.
Infinite World size count?
And all he did was jump. And he was able to fly from one side of the map to the other, but it took him like 8 hours to do so. To actually like get to the other end of the map or something like that. So if that doesn't tell you like how big that world is, I don't know what does. Or it was like maybe it was like 8 hours he was in the air, but like 4 or 5 hours that he took like getting to the other side of the map. I can't remember anymore. It's been too long.
For me, it's a racing games called The Crew, a 136 recreation of USA, 5,000 square kilometers to 7,000 square kilometers.
Oh, that's big.
Acrobatics and athletics and skooma.
What's going on, Madam
Let's
Sim?
see if the defendants today is as bad a liar as Amber Heard.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on the trial. It's getting a little nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh man, she broke out her therapist last I saw, and then she's been on the actual stand now, talking about Johnny. So
Simp.
yeah, yeah, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazier before it gets better. Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it, and I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Oh shit, he's gone. Detective Gumshoe,
Shiny
wait!
asked the real question the last time. How the hell this guy hasn't been arrested for lying under oath?
That's pretty freaking common. I mean, the judge is just a softie. He doesn't come down on anybody. He's just like, now that we've caught you in multiple lies, try not to be so lie. Try to be more truthful.
Going over 300 kilometers.
Damn.
She took a dump in the bed and cut his finger off. All arguments she has are nullified.
One into the other, but I'm taking highways and going over 300. She took a dump in the bed, yeah, and cut his finger off. All arguments she has are nullified. That's very true. She was legit talking about, whoa, main love interest in the fanfic? Oh, damn. Holy shit. He's gone. Or, he's gone. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick? I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Victim's ear medicine covered in Furio Tigre's fingerprints. January 8th, 3:04 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Here we go. Back to the action! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered. Yes. Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us.
That is the perfect evidence to use. Oh, I love how what goes around comes back around.
Oh, it's good stuff, isn't it? This game is making me think of Better Call Saul. Yeah, I can see that. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually
Said,
stand up
"The
in
moment
court,
I
can't
looked in
we?
his eyes, I saw my future pleading face. Earl, you're against him.
Yeah. Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before. But yous lawyers should know how to blow things out of proportion. No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit. Alright. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Oh, shit. Present this final decisive piece of evidence to the court.
Toph, you gotta win or else you are paying around. Holy crud, a magical 400k, just the right amount. And
Oh,
also
damn.
that was my line, Amber.
Oh. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's? Your Honor. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. Ow! We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre! What? But, Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains. Except one man. One person in this courtroom should be theoretically in the dark. A phony for a phony, right? My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you saying? Well, what in the hell's in it anyway? Here we go. A phony trial, a phony lawyer, a phony clues. Blah. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Ow! Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. I can't afford to lose. Why? Because it contains... Oh, shit. Mr. Armstrong's oils, the victim's ear medicine, or potassium cyanide. I'm gonna say it's the poison. Because he knows it's not the same bottle. But he's had his hands, he's had his hands on the green bottle. He knows what the green bottle's full of. Right? So, the cyanide pill? Yeah, potassium cyanide. The poison banana. This bottle contains potassium cyanide.
Let me tell you.
Potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. Elgiron. The victim's killer used this very bottle. What the fuck is going on out there? Alright. YouTuber I watch uploaded another bit of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, see you later. And claims he was, yeah.
Expect a lot of puzzles in Chapter 2.
Oh, good. I like puzzles. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are getting to me. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Ow. Well, how do you explain that? You'd make a good clown, you know that? What? Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. Yous just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. This ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No, no! This is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it.
The way ID worship the ground Johnny walks on if B was his wife though.
Got him. Got him, at last. What? Why's everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? The silence. Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle with the cyanide. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. Blah. But yous ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you, people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go.
I am good at the game.
You are good at the game, that's right. You still haven't figured it out? Don't you realize what you've said? What I said? What did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. Hey! But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. Yous don't know who yous messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. Yous think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me? Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. Ow, but that's just what you deserve. A phony trial with a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all.
Controls millions of dollars but is still in debt for only $1 million.
Yeah, they're all tied up in assets, you know. Oh. What's going on? Oh wait, that's the judge. Ooh, what's going on?
And then greased.
It looks like a blackout. Well done, Wright. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you.
Did I ever tell you how
Savor
attracted I
it.
am to Phoenix?
No, I didn't know. No. While you watch the police restrain your prey.
You mean Edgeworth?
Yeah, that's yeah, sure. God, Edgeworth. Okay. Sorry there, computer stuff. I think so. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go.
Why?
Okay.
Tired face, tired face, tired face, tired face.
Yeah. Now then, how... You do. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glen Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Put salt in the wound and take his money.
Yes, she was. and in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed.
Remember the tiger game?
You
How
very-
I remember.
Okay, alright. Okay, calm down. You very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigre is truly a frightening criminal. Ah! The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Godot? You promised you wouldn't tell, Godot. Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. The court finds the defendant Maggie Bird not guilty! Yeah! We got that not guilty. Ba-boom. That is all. This court is adjourned. We finished it up. That's nice.
Wait. The truly frightening one is me. But the nightmarish one is that Ken game.
Yeah. 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 Yes, it is.
Food and color and such.
Mr. Wright! I'm at a loss for words! Thank you, sir! Congratulations, Maggie! I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him.
Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick! In the doorway!
Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I guess I'll be heading off then. Oh, wait!
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh? Oh, well, I was, I guess I'll be off. Ah! Wait up, detective. He just ran off.
Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you.
It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle.
That wasn't even any of use!
This ungrateful.
I know.
But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Bad for Maggie, but he broke.
Yeah. Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Job, goddamn.
I know. Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie? You know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
He didn't even have a choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it.
Hold on. Ugh. Alright. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. Well, not that. Let's give her the lunchbox. Right? Yeah. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
Don't just throw anything.
I'm not. No, this is the... You remember this is the lunch that...
Chilukat.
This is the lunch that Detective Gumshoe made for her, but she didn't accept the first time. Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom.
That's...
A present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
He said you lost weight,
and he was worried about you. Attorney Badge
I
go.
thought you were about to throw the badge.
No.
Detective Gumshoe.
HDME and Andrew thought the same item.
I actually really like weenies, you know.
What the fuck was that sound? Was that from the game?
Did you guys hear that?
Lol.
I'm pretty hungry myself, you know.
Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
Is it okay if I eat this now?
No, if you eat it in my presence, I will take it back.
Or what dog owner?
I have no idea who they paid, but I want to be the person every time.
Wow. Another friend with my shirt today.
Oh shit, good job.
And aren't those things stale and cold?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess if they're like, I don't know, laminated over, right? And then you just unpeel it and then stick it in the microwave, right? I don't know.
So how is it, Naki?
Text to speech will load.
Fuck this. It will do it a lot. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and babble.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. That's right.
It's really good.
Man, Maya is so excited for her to eat those weenies. So the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up.
Nah fam, those things have been in either Maya or Phoenix's pocket this entire time.
And who knows, maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. Food does sound nice. I just woke up, so food sounds real nice. Episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout, the
That's
end.
What he said.
Oh
Those
damn.
things are like 6 months old.
Another one down, boys. And girls. We end it again. A brand new episode has been added. Let's do it. Oh, we got a bridge. There's Edgeworth. Edgeworth is going to be part of it. It's not. No, we're in it to win it tonight.
Rabbit boy.
It's only 7:22. Eat your lettuce, rabbit boy.
Oh, we got the edgy baby.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get the edgy back. I'm gonna have to remember his voice. That's gonna be fun. Right? The girl. Let her go.
Edgeworth, my long-lost lover. Tired face, tired face, tired face.
Shut up!
Tired face,
Come
tired
closer,
face,
and I
tired
kill
face,
her!
Tired face.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
Cut the rope.
Oh, bang! Oh shit! We just witnessed a murder. Oh shit. That's Phoenix in a hospital bed?
That dude dead. So
Yeah, no
Tophinator,
kidding.
wanna pull up a video of your old videos so you can hear the voice?
No, I'll wing it. I do better that way. Terry Falls, charge, kidnapping, murder, sentence, death penalty. Oh, was he with the one in the, after escaping, Falls, something with, and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broke out of prison. That was a whole year before me and I ever met. 6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial.
Give Edgeworth the Ace Venture voice and cadence.
The Ace Venture voice and cadence? I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna give him the old voice I gave him before, because that was
Edgeworth
fun.
is my shoddy bye.
Madam.
Ace Ventura, sorry.
Oh, Ventura. There's someone on the
Edgeworth
bridge.
has the mature, sexy voice.
Ugh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die.
What did
I have to do Mia's voice. What did I do? I don't know. Oh, I was trying to say your name in Edgeworth's voice. Let's see. Okay. I never should have accepted this case. Eek! Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing. I swear. I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway?
Get away with throwing synth off a bridge.
No. What? Go on, eek! I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
I'm sure this dude gets so many employment opportunities with those face tats.
I know, right? But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Oh, sorry. I told a little lie. Do it. It'd be fun. Oh, boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. I'm gonna guess they're face tats. I don't really know, though. I'm gonna maybe they're scars? Like, maybe he, I don't know, went head first into the top of a fence? But that doesn't seem right. Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? I'm really sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty.
Can you meet me at the Golden State Bridge? He ran face first into a barbed wire fence.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess, like, he had trouble with the fence when he escaped the first time. Because he escaped prison, and then they had to recapture him, but while he was out, he did this, apparently. It's giving Danganronpa vibes. That's fair. We need to get back to that game, too. God, there's so many games I need to get back to. I can finally play them now. But anyway, I swear, I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Oh, okay. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. So maybe it was like a failed attempt or something? The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. So that much is true. He did meet with the victim. But I didn't kill her! She was alive when I left! She was alive! It's true! I can trust him, right? I mean, I should. Ha! Oh.
Punch her, it's not the same.
Is this Godot without his glasses? Looks like it. You're not gonna figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like to play, or like someone to play with. Oh.
Hello, face flushed, face flushed, face flushed, face flushed, face.
Ah, here we go again. Where is Mr. Ghostberg?
That coffee boy.
Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. I didn't say... So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me? No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for a first client.
Face flushed, face tired, face flushed, face tired, face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though.
Godot
Ha!
only became calmer and drank more coffee.
Yeah, he did. Ha! Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
Godot collectively.
We can call him either one. Armando for now, because that's the character he's portraying at the moment. So we'll call him Armando for now. Or Diego. Genius? Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. Oh. A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice...
Portraying. That's clearly the same guy. The things I would do.
I know. You have to, like, think about these things in sections or you'll go crazy. I promise. The things you would do. Alright. I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Okay, if I remember this like case from a very long time ago, which I haven't played. I saw someone else do it a long time ago. If I remember the length of this one, it's going to be real short. Elaborate on those things? Yeah, for real. February 16th? Oh, that's like a day before my birthday. That's cool. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Break out the cake for Chris!
Stab a batch in the yard.
Ooh. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So, you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
Simple chick die in like the first episode of this series.
This is 6 years ago.
I felt like this since Greedling flushed face.
This is 6 years ago.
Looks
This
good,
is...
but damn, he and a peak in high school.
Fuck. Alright. This is Mia Fey's first trial. So, yeah, she doesn't even know Wright yet. At 20, Your Honor.
It's time to move on.
Okay, Phoenix right now is in a hospital reviewing this case. That's what's happening, like, in the present. But we're back in the past right now with Armando and Mia, so you're gonna have to get over whatever it is you think you got going on. We're never letting go of these characters. It's not happening. Okay. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia, you can't lose. Not to someone younger than you.
He was just up late. Which reminds me of lust tired face.
I thought he was just up late.
I think they just regretted killing her, so they do this. List is a damn thing.
I mean, they did. Okay, listen. Andrew, buddy, pal, broski. Remember that ghosts are a thing in this realm. In this universe, ghosts are a thing that can possess people, and they bring her back all the time with that. So what do you mean? She's a part of the game. Like, it's young people running a trial. I am not too sure how I feel about that.
Also, death means nothing to a fae.
Yeah, exactly. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. There you go.
I know.
Full Metal Alchemist, that's a good series. 2 days ago he escaped from a police wagon, is that correct?
Lust is a whole as thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day the defendant escaped, the policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine Mr. Falls was responsible for her death? You got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well.
One thing we agree on. I hate it.
There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted. Correct, but in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. Now, if you remember way back in the day when we started this thing, Hawthorne should be very familiar to you. The person who confronted this criminal, there we go. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river.
Also, I caved to my baser instincts and bought a Monster Hunter game. I hate myself.
No! Ah, fair enough. It is fun, so enjoy it. Just
also, when
if it's World, I'm sorry about the handler. The handler sucks. Her voice is just terrible. But I'll never get over that. So, for those who are not aware,
Generations.
Oh, okay, Generations. Okay, I have no idea about that. I've never played it.
Everything.
You hate everything? Alright, buddy, I'm sorry.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, was it any good? Did you like it? Alright. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
It doesn't really matter to you whether they a boy or girl.
I don't think so. It's never been a problem for her before. What do you mean?
Here I am.
So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
Is lava wet?
Yeah, that would be a fun one. Yeah. Have you seen those back and forths, like, is cereal soup, or like weird controversial like things that don't matter? Have you seen them like actually like do this? Yeah. Okay.
Did lava get wet from murdering someone?
Or was it already wet? It is. Okay. That policewoman you mentioned, that wouldn't be exactly the victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. I don't know why I'm laughing. Okay. Alright.
Michael from GTA 5 under witness protection?
I don't know. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Aha! I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. I don't know. Stop asking the question. That's weird. Don't have this argument right now. I'm trying to do the voices. You're just making me laugh harder. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. What the Wait a minute. That's not right. Ow. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Fay. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite! I don't know. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness. He's going into like a Transylvanian thing. I need to stop that. I call the detective who is in charge of the initial investigation of this case. The court doesn't care for opinions. In Russia. Court opinions you. Alright, I'll stop. Witness, state your name and occupation.
Maya kinda mid.
Yeah. A little bit. Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago.
I'm drag racing in the downtown of St. Louis in the Cruel Mall.
Holy shit. Have fun, man. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, man. You got any idea how much work it takes? What is it?
Remember when we could enjoy Russian things? I remember.
We will again after hopefully everything comes to a good end. I don't know. You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart, it's aching for you.
When was that?
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
You think girls from DBZ are hot?
Okay, I got it.
I mean, they can be, sure. Why not? Don't talk. Alright. Now, detective. Hold on, let me try it again. Now, detective. Tell us about the incident. God damn, it's just so bad. I don't know how to do his voice. I'm gonna keep trying, though. Now, detective, tell us about the incident.
Bish.
Bish.
Shit, I guess.
I gotta. Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. No. Hold on. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Start saying they can get it. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Okay, let's look at this aerial map of the area here. This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. They all look the same. I see. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. Dusky Bridge map. Alright. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture.
The PPLI like our attractive face with rolling eyes.
Damn. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there. Your Honor. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth.
Society standards.
I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me as though I were some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go,
I
Mia.
just
Hang
realized
on.
they included the faces in Mount Rushmore in the crew.
Oh, damn. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning
Details.
tea.
They are
Trust me and
important.
get ready. Details. They are important indeed. Yep. Summary of the incident. Here we go. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into the car trunk and tried to make a getaway.
There's over 200 landmarks in the game actually.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
You know what?
Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, all right, especially for a beginner. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness. Everyone's a beginner here. Ha! You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten. Ugh. It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember these court procedure videos. Oh, those court procedure videos you stayed up all night last night watching. Ah! Alright. On the day of the incident, the unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. What do we have?
Society made me insecure, so I don't like society.
That's fair.
Cold Battlefield. Battlefield 4 Warsaw theme starts playing.
Alright. Okay. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. A bridge up in the mountains? But why meet there? Because it is a very important place to the defendant, that's why.
So you aren't okay with yourself. Noted.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. What do you mean by that? If you remember, 5 years ago the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge. The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Ha! Returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir.
I haven't been okay with myself for years.
I don't know, you're pretty cool, dude. Just saying. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say, "Don't move! We got you surrounded!" Wait a second, isn't there something weird about that? The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne...
But hey, I mean, is it bad enough that you would not be able to dog on yourself?
I don't know.
I was wondering why the coffee dude is wearing a visor when we're playing as Phoenix.
We're not playing as Phoenix. But yeah, when we are, he's wearing a visor. That's because this man was killed. If you remember, like, in the first 2 cases or something like that, we found out she had a boyfriend named Diego. Armando. This is the gentleman here. And that, Mia lost him because he supposedly died. But we know he's alive because he's the visor guy with the coffee. So, an accident or something happened to Diego. If you don't remember, like in one of the first 2 cases, we learned that Mia had a boyfriend, but he died. And his name was Diego Armando. Or Armando Diego. This guy.
I've been insecure since before I ever started school.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that one. I'm sorry.
We have literally
just
never
know you can
seen
be
a
secure
connection to
here.
him. So what you talking about?
We've literally never seen a connection to him, so what you talking about? Review the earlier cases. Buy the game. That would be a good idea. But yeah, he's mentioned in some paperwork about Mia. Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? Ah, if that's what had happened, then she wouldn't have been killed.
Blame my siblings.
Fair enough. But you're okay here, so should be alright. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it.
Imagine Saul Goodman in this game now.
That'd be amazing. If only I had noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive.
Is she okay?
Who? What? This is not a memory of Mia. Okay, in the present, what's going on right now is that Phoenix Wright is reviewing a case that Mia worked on her first time. He's reviewing the case for a reason, but we'll get into that later. But Phoenix is just reading the notes and the case files of Mia, so it's like Mia telling Wright the story, almost, just, you know, in writing. I wonder why she didn't. I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. I want to ask about that too.
He is reviewing something that Maya went through, so it's her memory.
Yeah, I guess. But we're not using Mia's literal memory to get there. That's all I'm trying to say, I guess. That's fine. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Mr. Falls had a car then? Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove in his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything? This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Oh shit, that would have been nice to see in Discovery, but you know, I guess that's not a thing. Yeah. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. I bet it's not. Being dead. Or maybe it is, being dead. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Ha. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here?
Perfect fit.
Alright. You can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. Condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway.
That looks
Do I
uncomfortable.
present the...
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
Kinda lame.
I know, right? What he always says, ma'am. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. That's all he says. Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole that car. It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says, oh, sorry. I told a little lie. Or something like that. Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested. Precisely. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5. We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean it was too close for comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. That was kinda close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right by. Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony.
No be asterisk his mean face here.
A trap? Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not! Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you'd better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards. The ever-famous contradictions. Sure hope I can find some of those. The day of the incident, unknown person phoned the sergeant asking me. This unknown person. You have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
What? The defendant? The defendant called her.
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls. A note? Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk.
Megamind too.
Here we go. Fair enough. According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Ha! Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person. Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to. Was that a trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time to meet and met with Mr. Falls. Let's review the note. February 14th, 1:21 p.m. Falls 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Does anyone remember Dahlia Hawthorne? Anyway. 4:30 p.m. Okay.
Edgeworth does have a cute face.
A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there?
Metal Gear Rising is blocked
Because it is a very important place. Okay, we already said this.
Is available.
Oh shit. Blocked in your country? Rising it? Oh, Metal Gear Rising is blocked in your country? That's not right, man. I'm sorry. I love Metal Gear Rising. It's a lot of fun. Dahlia is a hoe. Hate her, yeah. Well.
Enter with fire.
Enter with fire. Ha! Returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. Oh yeah, we already saw this. Yeah, it's where she was brutally murdered, yeah?
American Horror Story was taken off Netflix. So it's definitely not blocked due to age ratings, but some other corporate stuff instead.
Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna try the note with the photo, because there's no white scarf on her.
Objection!
Yeah! Witness! What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye? I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. What? What? No! This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that. You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking the real coffee.
Watching Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Oh,
Getting better at this.
I'm trying. Grr. Come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am. This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. The note? It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request. I have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
Meeting in Amagus goes like this.
Among Us. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there? You should have looked for it. Yeah! Rabble, 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 rabble. The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this? I see the defense is a little lacking.
TPL too stupid for that.
The scarf you are searching so desperately for, is it this one, perchance? Ah! Where did you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge, I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
Not trying to be mean, but it's kinda true.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Why? Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know. That hatshot sure has a flair for the dramatic. It's not exactly white, as the caller requested, but as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for. It looks like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. The court will accept this scarf into evidence. Worn by the victim at the time of the incident, found on Dusky Bridge. Welcome, everybody. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Fay? Boy, I would like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively, and with hard evidence, that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on the bridge that day. Further, we shall show exactly what occurred there. That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it.
The scarf she wearing?
She did, apparently. I mean, she used the blue scarf, I guess. I guess she couldn't find a white one. I don't know. Everything is moving at his whim. Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. A genius, huh? That's what I said, a genius. A genius, huh? Sorry. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir.
She could wrap it around his neck.
I don't know. I didn't see one. I'm gonna guess that she is wearing one. I don't know. It was drizzling that day, unfortunately. It's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up. It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway? Let's just say it was a well-intentioned third party. Aha, a potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
I am so attracted to this man, but kitten is uncomfy.
It's so uncomfy. Oh, it's so weird. I hate it. Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Seems to have been taken by the witness.
Man, and here I thought Simp would love that.
So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Wait a sec, don't you hate being called kitten?
Was that another word? I'm not sure. I don't know about all that. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty. Not again. That's not fair. Ow. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean, Events on the Dusky Bridge. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there. The incident took place. Who is the eyewitness? She's a college student. A female college student? Unlikely. What the fuck? Why be a female college student? Like, who cares? That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Ow, maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements, that is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student. A female college student, eh? It means she's female and a college student, sir. If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why. Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. This photo was...
Awooga.
Awooga. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Cringe.
Yeah. The victim is wearing a scarf in the photo, all right. So, about the witness who took this photo. Was this person doing... What was this person doing all the way in the mountains? She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently. There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in that area say it's because of the spirits that live there. Spirits? Now that you mention it in this photo, this cloudy fog-like thing is it a ghost? I don't believe it. No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. I don't like being penalized for nothing. It's stupid. Drizzling, huh? That's right. There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. But not as dreary as the mood that's in this courtroom right now. Looks like a cold front just moved in. In any case... The point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog. I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. Damn it. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back! Is that part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on his stomach. I want that added to the testimony because I can disprove that with the photo. I remember that happening once myself. It was really brutal. Yeah. Aha! Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With this mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian. And I don't like Canadians. Like, why the fuck does that matter? Ha! Save your nasty look for the right person. Huh? Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. The court record, huh? That must have been when the scarf fell off. Stupid. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna disprove this with the photo. Yeah. There we go. That's good. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere. I'm gonna flick my hair so it goes right back where it was. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk.
Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right.
Alright, just to make sure I do this the right way, I'm gonna save there. Okay. Well, it's the front of the jacket here. Naturally, the answer is right here.
The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it.
Are you freaking blind? It's exactly what's strange. Oh, okay, good. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. Erk! That's exactly right. Okay, thank God. You never know with this game. The other day, I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous play-off beard was befouled. I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. Ow. However, that doesn't mean the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, your glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet but not muddy. Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken. Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? The surface of the bridge, huh? Ha! A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this. Neither would a real woman. Ah! I did nothing with my hair. Of course I can. Here's the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy. Well, the scarf, right? The evidence is this scarf. Ah. It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Hey, welcome back. Yo. Hey, same to you, buddy.
Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me.
I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf.
Hello, Brady.
However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation.
And Pete's.
Let's look at what the explanation of this case may be, shall we? All right. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here. Ha! You're doing pretty well for a little kitten. Mr. Armando? No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. I know, right? Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence is one of those three. Rabble, 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 rabble.
What you said just now, I'm not sure I like that.
Nah.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said it. This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Yes! The false evidence in the case is the... Alright, so I don't think the photo is fake because it's a photo. The body in the trunk... Okay, so we know she wasn't, like, pushed down. But... it's not a... I don't think it's a fake body. It's gotta be the witness's testimony. I don't trust somebody that won't come forward, you know? It is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, it's what the witness told us. There goes my hair again. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true.
Ha! It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there could have called them in the first place. Your Honor, ow! The defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
It appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness. Jesus. It's going back into, like, Transylvania. Appears we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well, please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Now, let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Well, that's familiar. Oh, no. Here we go. Everyone is so silent I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Oh. When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double and a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite.
Hey, not so fast.
But trust this whore.
It's her, man. Excuse me. As I said before, the witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this man.
If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
Acting like simp.
I know. Sir?
Yes, my dear?
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. It's no trouble at all.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Melissa Foster.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
And you were the one who took this photo? Is that accurate? Wow! How can you be so mean?
Now see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
Next time I'll be forced to penalize you!
Uh-oh. Huh? Is she staring at me? Huh?
Snowflakes.
I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
Snowflakes. Yeah.
I see. So you are.
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Oh.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried, took a photo that
Hey,
shows the crucial
excuse me,
moment.
I know an untrustworthy bisque when I see one.
And right after that, I called the police.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here. I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
Ho ho ho! What a cute camera! Just like its owner.
Melissa Foster took the witness's photo with this. A small but powerful model.
All right then, Miss Fey. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel.
Okay. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers.
Why does she have a parasol inside?
To protect her from the harsh sun. That isn't there. I don't know. Welcome, Janine. Hi.
Can someone call a exterminator for the pests in the witness stand?
I wish. Yeah.
She is such a pick-me face with rolling eyes. Including the one with the parasol. Please.
Yeah.
Hi, Janine.
Okay, I'm just kind of reviewing the evidence to make sure we can catch her in a lie if we need to. Suddenly, they just started fighting. I want to ask about this. Do you have any idea what they were fighting about? No, I have no idea why you asked that. Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said. Uh-oh. I would never eavesdrop. I got more class than that.
Oh, here we go. That's right, Miss Fey. Don't drag the witness down to your level.
That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. You mean this photo?
Hi, Janine.
witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Well, you see... The photo we presented was the only one there was. Ow! But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Oh! Rabble, 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 rabble. My apologies, young lady. But Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up, the film, I mean.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one. What? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers. The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took the photos of yourself?
Shut the hell up, bitch. Go sit in the middle of the road and let a car run over you. I hate the phrase bad girl.
Bad girl? Such a very bad girl. It's terrible. Okay.
I remember taking some photos of myself once too.
Please, no details.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Wait, just a minute.
Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes. Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Influenced by beauty.
Yeah, for real.
You, Mr. Judge Anxious Face with Swag.
Yeah, pretty much. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk. Ha! It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention. Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Back off my man, bitch.
Okay. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. Victim turned around and tried to run away, but... she only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I want to ask about that. So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him? Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her.
That seems to make sense.
I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off. Ha! Does it now? You have a good sixth sense. When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why. Terry Falls isn't the criminal. Then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony. Be careful, kitten. That girl has the judge wrapped around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers. You're gonna... You're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia.
Okay.
No way. The bridge is out. Witness, your testimony is a joke. Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Fay, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry.
This is why we need less creepy old men as judges.
That's exactly right. One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. Ow! There's no possible excuse!
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then, she would have hit a dead end.
Oh, she would have hit a dead end.
There we go. Ow! You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have ran even 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side. Ah!
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There's one major mistake in this diagram. What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. That's ridiculous!
You
can't-
disappointed face.
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. Rabble, 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 rabble. Ah, that guy is good. Huh? What do you mean? He planned it from the very beginning. He's a genius, all right. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. What? That coward!
Well, Miss Fay, it seems you once again made a reckless accusation.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No! It wasn't your fault at all!
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw. Yes, sir.
Be a simp.
Yeah, totally, 100%. Yes.
That judge needs to be fired.
Yeah. He absolutely 100% does. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Witnessing such violence must have been difficult.
Yes, sir. I'm
If the
still
bridge
shaken up.
wasn't broken, couldn't the victim have just run the other way? Why would she have to run past the attacker?
because if the victim were on the side with the broken pieces of the bridge, she had nowhere to go but to past the killer in order to get to the car. So that's where the victim was on that side, or I guess over there, and then the killer on this side.
Objection hearsay.
Objection hearsay. I mean, fair enough, right? But I'm just trying to explain why that wouldn't be a thing. Yes, sir, I'm still shaken up. Okay. Alright. If he accepts this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet. Ow.
Ha! That's what I like to hear. All right, Miss Fay, your cross-examination, if you please.
Contradictions is staring
you right in the face, Mia. Oh my god, I can't read.
Go on the attack.
Objection, bitch relevance.
Objection, bitch relevance. Exactly. Running from the crime.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Okay. Then he carried her over to the car.
I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. So, if she was over there by the cliff, she couldn't have seen the killer take the victim to the car. That big giant cliff is in the way. Alright. I'm gonna try it and see if that helps. No?
The evidence establishes that the defendant is lying, right?
Okay. Then let's press.
You personally witnessed that? Yes? Did anything strange happen when he did that? Well, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean this scarf?
Objection, if she ran 10 meters, wouldn't she be able to get away since IT broke?
No. Again, because, okay, where my thing is, that's 5 yards. Where my picture, my camera is, the display, I'll move it, hang on.
Well, I
Hold on.
checked the wiki and found out why Armando wears a visor and has white hair.
Oh yeah? Okay, so if you see, like, there, it says 5 yards where I just was.
Asterisk.
That's a measurement, right? So, yeah.
Never thought I would say this, but I am actually proud of Simp for trying.
Oh, yeah, it's good. So, okay, so basically 5 yards is that long, right? So, we know that she couldn't have gone 10 yards the other way, because even 5 would land her off the bridge. 5 yards is kind of far.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I have to know why. Yellow dude.
Alright. Her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
Asterisk, confused metric noises asterisk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
You mean the defendant carried the body all by
that's a
himself?
sword.
Yes?
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult. Yes, but let's remember they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that?
Anything from Wiki be spoiling the fun. No spoilers.
No spoilers, please. I'm trying to do this, like... I'm trying to do it mostly blind if I can. Because that's the most fun, right? Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly. Wow, why did he get so emotional all of a sudden?
Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with the rest of us.
Is this a choice? Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Alright, I'm going for the photo again, because again, this doesn't make any damn sense if she was right there the whole time. Damn you! Ow, Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement?
The police face with raised eyebrow, face with raised eyebrow, face with raised eyebrow.
She says she did call the police. But that's not why they showed up. They showed up because of the note. Let's ask her about this.
Objection, hearsay.
Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it? Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there. But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct? There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks, they just love cold, isolated places. I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Sounds like she hid the body.
Yeah, she knows a little too much. That's the problem. And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who's carrying the body? Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face...
So you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face?
Well, they were far away, and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw.
Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman!
Something about this is still bothering me, but what? Hey, kitten. Have you ever put salt in your coffee? No? Why would I? Why not? Huh? It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point is if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence. He's right, Mia. Go present something. You've got nothing to lose. By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all. Oh, thanks, asshole. Alright. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. He carried her over to the car. See, that's the problem I have. That's the thing I have a problem with. Maybe it's the photo that we present.
Why was she taking photos in the cold, soggy, foggy rain?
Damn it. Ow, Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement? Fuck. Alright, we're gonna try out something else. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Try the scarf.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I think the only thing out of place here is the pointer finger of yours.
Fuck. Try the scarf? Why the scarf? I carried it over to the car. Maybe here, right? body stayed hidden. Yeah, I don't know. This should have done it, man. I have a real problem with this. Thank God! Oh my God! Finally! It was just on the wrong statements. When did the scarf fall off? She said earlier that it must have been when he was moving the body to the trunk.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, the map, because she couldn't have possibly seen the car. That's the problem I have. But I couldn't find the direct line of
NVM.
Yeah. Words to land it on. Oh, it's okay. A killer not wanting his victim to be found, I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Oh, she wants to talk about the river. Which is why the map worked. This sucks. Well, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. Ah! In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. Ow! If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Order, order, order! I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Fay. But I must admit it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river. Oh! Well, Mr. Edgeworth? How sad. Perhaps Miss Fay would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal.
I mean, it's basically the same as milk or orange juice. They all go great with cereal. Especially at once. And people also insists on pouring the liquid on last. Can't a guy pour it on the plate while eating?
See why not. My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this was what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw. Quite true. Miss Fay, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all. Are you kidding me? Ow! But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
Welp, I'm gonna hit the hay, y'all have a good night.
You're always... What is it? It's not even 10. What are you doing? Oh my God. Alright, we'll see you later, bud. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. You have a good night, okay? Fuck. Alright. Please, witness, go on with your testimony. I'll try. All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. Who is he talking about? Alright, I'll do my best.
These guys make me laugh.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. It's the Johnny Depp case all over again. Make sure to pour
wanted onto a plate of cereal.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. Okay. How do you know about that? That sounds ridiculous. You shouldn't know about that. Are you freaking kidding me? I hate this. Then the map. There we go. God damn it. Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time. Done what? Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes? Yes. And? It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at this diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. Ah! That's right, Miss Foster. Ow! From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. Ah! Ow. I admit the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car. That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine. I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes?
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Hell yeah. This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff. Oh! Ow! Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car. No!
Oh, order! Order in the court! What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Ow, Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I am sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that's what she saw. Ow, but she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. Mr. Judge?
What is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong. Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect.
Yes, indeed. Quite true. You know what they say.
To err is human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here. What? That's not fair! Rabble, 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 rabble. Ah! Save the tears for later, kitten. Mr. Armando! Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward. But that wasn't fair! Okay, kitten. You need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other kitten's testimony.
Bullshit simps.
I know. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. So tell me, how did she know that? How does she know that he broke into the trunk? Aha! Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that,
Stop IT with the kitten man.
you're gonna have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. I know, it's weird.
Well, witness?
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see that photo. It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Fay, are you satisfied?
Judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere?
IT was hard to see.
Doesn't work. She said it was hard to see. It was raining.
Without art is just A.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's just A. That's really funny, actually.
Buy a keyblade.
Melissa Foster, buy a keyblade. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself. What? You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally! I finally got her. The keyhole. Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Fay explained herself. Ow! Your Honor! There's only one possible explanation.
I meant which one?
The reason the witness had seen the scratches was she happened to be passing by, she put the corpse in herself. She's the owner of the car. Well, she's not the owner of the car, remember, because the guy was...
If no one paid taxes, the government wouldn't be able to afford to stop us.
The guy stole the...
Turk is doing now.
The guy stole the car from a couple, so it's not hers. I can't be it. I don't believe she just happened to be passing by, so it's gotta be B. She put the corpse in herself. There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
I have been here this entire time.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
I made food 3.
Ah, hell yeah.
Yes? What is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster! It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous! I can never... It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car! He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Oh, I see. I'm gonna flick this hair. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. Ow! That it couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk. No! Ow. Preposterous. To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have only been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. We already know that at the time she was taking photographs. Now's your chance, Mia. Timer, exactly. Finish this thing! On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Because of this! Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Ow! Why, it's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture. Ow! What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed? Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? I think I know. Okay. I don't think it was the victim. I think the victim was already dead. I think she took a picture of herself. In answering...
Posing as the victim?
Yeah. I think that's what happened. In answering... No, it's Armando. In answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question.
Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred? I think she was the victim. I'm pretty damn sure. Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's...
Probably why the scarf
But
was
that's
left
where the
too.
victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing.
Yeah, yeah. Look, she's already played around with her identity already. We know she's not Melissa, or whatever the heck her name is. We know she's Dahlia Hawthorne, so...
Order, order, order! Miss Fay, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car.
Just choked.
But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim. Ow! How asinine! Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. Ow! The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne! Ow. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster! Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Ow, Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. Ow, but the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. No, but since then my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof? I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. Well, it's the scarf, right? Because that's how he wanted her to dress. That's because he couldn't recognize her anymore. Yeah. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. We can either use, I guess, the victim's note, which would be better, or the scarf, which... I mean, I want to do the scarf. Let's see if it works. Ow! Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. There we go. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. Ah! It was Mr. Falls who had requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. Has already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Wow. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? No.
Oh shit. She dead? Where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby. It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
She got Thanos snapped.
Yeah, she did.
The only question is, why did she do it? Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit. Ha!
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor. Understood.
Very well. This court is in recess.
To be continued. Right on time, too. Yep, we're going to save that progress. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am Tophinator. And if you'd like to support me and the channels that I do on YouTube and Twitch, you can always do so at patreon.com/Tophinator, Tophinator, and thank you to Cal and to Andrew for being Patreon members. If you'd like to join them again, it's patreon.com/Tophinator. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming and watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to give this computer over to Janine, and you guys have a good night.
Good job, Toph.
Thank you.
You didn't need help this time.
I was like, the time frames don't match, and yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I did a good job. I was actually pretty lucky there, I think.
Channel in the Discord.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Sounds good.
Be waiting 1 year for the next episode.
No. I'm trying to get up earlier and earlier and do these. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
And adios.
Adios.